Hello to my scientists of all ages. This is Mrs. Aquilia coming at you from my kitchen science lab, and I wanted to do a very quick, very easy middle of the week science activity that I like to call rainbow ice on a leash. Yes, rainbow ice on a leash. A leash, as I'm sure you know, is what you would put around a dog's neck to make sure that when you take your dog out, you're able to lead it around. It's almost like kind of like a string or a rope. So this is so quick and easy that I don't even need to move any of the stuff that I normally keep on my counter. All I need is a piece of string, a little bit of cold water, and some rainbow ice. And what I did was I started by putting this rainbow ice, a couple of ice cubes, with a piece of string already under it, in the freezer, just so it would make it easy to take out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the rest of my rainbow ice, and I'm just gonna put a whole bunch on top of the rainbow ice that's already in there. If I can get this out with one hand. So put it in like that. Put it in like that. I'm gonna actually do a little bit of a crisscross with my string here, kind of put it like that, get some more, oh no, I can't get it out, get some more yellow on top, and you see that this, all right, that's not happening, dump it out like that. You see that the string is kind of underneath some of the ice cubes, on top of some of the other ice cubes. Now this is a weird looking rainbow ice. This is like, oh my god, this is so weird. This is like a smaller ice cube in a bigger ice cube. Fascinating. Okay, we don't want to use this one. We're going to try to stick to just the yellow and the blue, because we know that yellow and blue makes green, and I love green. Okay, so I just kind of have it piled up. Just like that. Obviously, you can do this with regular, boring, clear ice, but I just think it's more fun to do it with rainbow-colored ice. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour some cold water on there now, and I'll be very impressed if I can do this. I'm going to take it, I'm going to hold the ice and the string with my hand, so hopefully that doesn't move, and all I did was dump out the water. So now I have the same rainbow ice in there with the same string. I'm going to rinse off my hand for a minute. I'm going to take this minute to actually just rinse out my ice cube tray. Ooh, oh my god, how cool is that? Rainbow water. Okay, so the reason that I call this rainbow ice on a leash, it's obvious why I call it rainbow ice. And by the way, in case you're wondering, to make rainbow ice, all you have to do is put water in the ice cube tray, as you normally would. And then before you stick it in the freezer, you just put some food coloring in there, and then when it freezes, you end up with colored water that is going to freeze into colored ice cubes. Okay, so this string now is going to serve as our leash. And if this works well, you will be able to see why I call this rainbow ice on a leash. Ready? Make your own drum roll. Aha! Look at this. I am able to hold up, at least the yellow ones, I'm able to hold up the yellow ones on a piece of string. They're twirling like mad, as if they are on a leash. And if I even wanted to act like I was leading them around on a leash like a dog, I can do that. Oh good, and it's making a giant mess. So boys and girls, why am I able to lead my rainbow ice around like it's on a leash? Because what happened was, when I poured that cold water over the rainbow ice, even though it was only over the ice for like a couple of seconds, by the time I poured it back out, in that couple of seconds, it caused that ice to melt just enough so that when I poured it back out and let it sit for a minute while I was cleaning out my ice cube tray, the ice actually refroze. It froze again. And because it was freezing around that piece of string, freezing around the leash, that meant that that string was kind of frozen into that clump of rainbow ice. So there you have it. Wasn't very hard. Hopefully it was kind of fun to watch. And I know that a lot of you guys are going to try it at home, and I hope that you send me some pictures and videos like you always do.